Hi everybody, welcome back to Jimmy's First Gen Mini Rescue. I'm Jimmy, rescuing minis. Alright, today's video is just going to be a continuation of the convertible top repair on Sharon's car. This is part 2, I believe it is. But I'm going to start with the Fortune, and then I'm going to tell you what to expect on part 2. From Fortune Cookie Wisdom, compiled by me. Available on Amazon, but it's not sponsored. So, if you want to get one for yourself, check it out. Anyway, it says, today's Fortune. Win as if you were used to it, and lose as if you enjoyed it for a change. So, win as if you're used to it, and lose as if you enjoyed it for a change. So, in other words, if you lose, don't get upset. Don't get all frantic about it. Hey, you can't win all the time. So, it's no big deal. It's a new experience for some people. Who knows? But when you win, don't gloat. Don't rub it in. Don't whatever. Just say, okay, yeah, I expected to win. I've done it before. Anyway, that's the thing. That's the Fortune for today. All right. Part 2, I have these, I'm calling them the latch release or the catch release, because in the Mini, on the convertible, there's 2 parts that connect and they lock together. But then when you put the top back, the latch unlatches. It's a hook. It unlatches and this part goes on top of the other and it goes back. Well, this is the mechanism that helps unlock the latch. Mine broke. It was broke on this end. This part was separated from the rest of it. So it had to be repaired. These are spares that I got from the salvage yard. So the second part of this video takes place the same day that I fixed the sunroof portion of the roof. So of course I'm wearing the same shirt in the video. But so it takes place as I'm finishing up the second one. I continue on to do this second part of the repair. And there may be 1 or 2 more parts of the repair that I got to do. I don't know, because as of today, I have not finished it yet. But this is more of peeling back the rest of the convertible top to get to the spot where I can, insert this into where it goes. Get the old one out first, but then insert the new one without messing it up into where it goes. So, without any further ado, let's get to that video. Okay, after some serious investigations, my secondary issue, the sunroof portion, is fixed. That was a motor with the bad gears, whether it was inside the gearing of the motor or the gear that actually turns the cables that slide the sunroof back and forth. It doesn't matter. I replaced that motor. Everything is fine on that aspect. The problem I have is this piece. It sits up here inside this top rail here, and when it slides back, the back end of this unlocks this latch that unlatches the top that allows it to go back. Mine doesn't work. To get the old one out, I've got to peel back the fabric portion of the sunroof so that I can remove 2 latches to get this piece to slide out. The old one, because it's broke here. This is not attached. This piece is not attached. I hope you can see that, but that piece is not attached. So it's broke off. It broke off. So what I have to do is take the whole old one out, put this new one in, and then reassemble everything. I've never taken the fabric off of the sunroof or off of the convertible here the proper way. All the ones I've done, and when I've got the parts to replace it with, they were done at the salvage yard where the tops was already messed up. So they were already cut. I just cut them some more and took it apart. So I'm gonna have to do that for the first time here. So there we go. I'm gonna start. I'll let you know how it goes. It's gonna be hard to video because it's just hard, a mess. Oh, school bus going by. It's just a mess. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm fortunate where I can do this at my leisure. We've got a few days of good weather. Also, I have a canopy if I need to put it up over the car, you know, if rain comes. So let me get started. Okay, well, let's let this go back all the way down. It'll stop. Let's give you a closer look here. Let's get some light on the situation. All those are tabs that stick in to some holders, and you just got to untab them. It'll make more sense if you can see the bottom underneath. So there are the tabs, and there are the little holes that you kind of stick them through and tab them. You just untab the tabs. That's the first step. The next step is this cable right here. You just kind of want to unhook it. There we go. And that gives you, disconnects it. Let's do the other side. Okay. Cable is disconnected. That's that part. Now we can I believe we can pull the lid, the cover forward. Oh wait, forgot one thing. Okay, what I didn't take off yet is under the sunroof here, there's this strip that goes along here. It kind of helps hold the convertible top in place onto the metal. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And it's just, you just kind of pull it off. And let me get that off. That's it. Okay, I hope you guys saw that, but I just took that strip off right here. And now this is double-sided tape here that your top is connected to this metal. You just got to peel it back, and then you should be able to remove or peel back the fabric. Okay, once you peel back that double-sided tape, that gives it room to slide, and it's just a matter of sliding the edge off here. And you want to peel this back. That's a lot. Okay, after some very serious dismantling and a lot of parts that came apart, I ended up having to take the spring and the latch apart to get my piece that slides, which is here, in. So it slides all the way from the back. Now my piece is broke. This was broke. So that's why I had to do all of this. Most people will not have to do this, but it slides in and it goes all the way through. I'm not going to put it all the way in yet because, wait, let me show you. Let me look. Okay, I'm not going to reassemble today. I'm going to reassemble tomorrow. Because I've got to put, I'm going to put some white lithium grease in here. Or no, I better not use lithium grease. There's plastic parts. Well, I'll just spray it with some WD-40. So I probably will start assembly today. Just a little bit, but yeah, this is a mess. I've never had the top this far down. However, it all was, you know, sequence of bolts, nuts and bolts. That's it. So once you know your sequence or remember your sequence or video while you're doing it, you can look back and see what you did, what got to go where. Take your time. Don't get frustrated. It can be done. I'm going to wash my hands. Now, here's another little tip besides the mosquitoes. But where'd it go? You know, before I close up shop, let me tell you, for the day anyway, the tip I was going to give is these pill boxes. I got them from Amazon. They're like when you have to take pills. But what I use them for is I group all of my screws, especially the small tiny ones. I group them all together so that one, you're not going to lose them. Even if you drop this thing, they kind of lock here closed, and this one locks closed that way. So as I'm working, I know all the screws that I took off are in here. There's a couple of big ones that don't really fit, but they're self-explanatory as to where they go. One here and one here. But yeah, so I keep everything together, and that just makes the job easier, neater, and you know where your screws are. So that being said, I'm going to close this out. I might do a little more reassembly, but not much. Basically, it's put everything back the way it was. I got my strap, a bracket that goes here, and then bolt on the big nuts here that go to hold on to the brackets, and then just start putting everything back the way it was. I ended up taking the motor back off because I had to slide my slide a little bit by hand, and it's easier without the motor in place. But I do know that works. So that was fix 1. This is going to be fix 2. The piece that I needed is in here. The spring is back in place, or the latch that had to come apart is back in place. And yeah, put it back together. Then once I finish that, I have to put the latches on, because both of the latches were removed. That once it's down and it locks in place. But that should be the last thing once I get everything back together. I'll show you that as I go along, as I can. Anyway, that's it. I'm probably so close to the camera, but right now I'm tired. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you got any comments, ooh, this is like the worst. I do have reference. I can look at this orange Mini here. This is a convertible as well. Okay, looks like a giraffe, but you know what I mean. It's supposed to be orange. I can look at the orange Mini and see what, you know, if I forgot something, or you know, trying to figure out the sequence just by looking at this one. I have a reference, so I'm fortunate that way. That's why it's always good to video it and talk yourself through it while you're videoing, because sometimes you might remember saying, I got to take this off before I take this. So going back, this has to go first, then the next one, whatever. That's what I do, especially when the camera's not rolling, or it's cut out. I'm usually talking to myself while I'm out here working. All right, that's it for now. I'm gonna close up shop. I'm gonna look at the other side, make sure the 2 screws I gotta put here and here can just be screwed in. And that's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Part 2 or 3 or 4, whatever it is, coming up after a while. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching, and have fun with your minis, even when you're deep into it and you don't want to be.